Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Rostad. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, undefeated Miami Redhawks here in Bowling Green as the Falcons take them on. A big game for both teams. After a nice little Christmas break for both the teams, a packed Stroh Center here, those $3 tickets. Plenty of people took advantage of as the teams get out here, as the starting lineups are getting ready to go. 3 minutes before tip-off, let's talk a little bit about pregame. What are we looking for here as your keys to the game for both teams?
Yeah, definitely. You look at the Falcons' recent success in their last couple games. Before the holiday break, they obviously had that win versus Siena Heights, winning 125-66. And then that first MAC win at Ohio, 68-58. So when you look at BGSU, I think one of the big things is controlling or winning that turnover battle. We see how well they've done it all year, led by Javante Campbell with his stealing and turnover abilities. So I think that's a big emphasis for the Falcons to get ahead in this one. And then you look on the Miami side of things and their points per game and three-point percentage. We talked about it before we got on the call here. Great shooting team this Miami team is, as they lead the nation in scoring at 95.1 points per game. In three-point shooting, they are second in the nation at 43.6. So if the Redhawks can really get off to a quick start and a good shooting start, I think they'll see a lot of success in this one.
You're absolutely right. This Redhawks team has been an offensive juggernaut all season, though we must point out Evan Ipsaro, their starting point guard, the 6-foot junior from Cincinnati, Ohio, who was their second leading scorer at 13.9 points per game and shooting 39% from three, did tear his ACL and is out for the remainder of the season in their win over Ball State. This is going to be their first real test, as before they played Bowling Green, they played a D3 school. They're going to get a first test of how this offense is going to run without Ipsaro. Ipsaro is a very, he's a veteran of this team. He's going to help keep the players steady, but this team, as we talked about, one of the best offensive teams in the nation. They're going to get their offense going, and it starts with Bryant Byers, coming off a MAC Freshman of the Year award last season, MAC All-Freshman team. He's a great player, and he's stepped it up this year, 14.5 points per game in all 13 starts, and only doing it in about 30 minutes of play. He is the head of this Miami Redhawks offense, and Miami looks to get him started early in this game. For the Bowling Green Falcons, we know what it is. It's Javante Campbell, the defensive leader and offensive leader of this team, leading the team with 15.5 points per game, but also with 3.6 steals on the season after a season where he broke the Bowling Green single-season record with 90 steals with a broken hand and then a broken other hand for the rest of the season. He is doing the exact same thing at an even higher level with both healthy hands, and he's scoring at will for the Falcons. Dawson, Bowling Green's got a tall test ahead of them, but they've looked the part plenty of times this season, playing very good teams. Utah Valley, William & Mary, wins on the road at Kansas State. How does this Bowling Green team really get the win here today?
Absolutely. I mean, I think a big part of this game for the Falcons is controlling second chances. You look at a guy like Troy Glover. I think he'll be vital tonight, as he is historically strong in the rebounding department. He averages 1.8 offensive rebounds per game. And I think in order for the Falcons to get a lead, and a sizable lead, we're going to need to see him help to create second chance opportunities to help the Falcons keep pace. Another thing that I'm really looking forward to seeing in this game is how Miami is going to replace Evan Ipsaro's presence, right? You see guys like Trey Perry or Luke Skaljak, they combined for 17 assists in the previous game. So kind of seeing where their offensive production is going to come from is going to be really interesting. And then you look at the net rankings too. You look at Miami, currently 79th net rank. You look at BG, 82. And then you look at the Miami schedule. Not a lot of high caliber opponents there. So it'll be really interesting to see against this really great Falcons team how Miami is going to match up.
And we'll see how this home crowd matches up as well. The Stroh Center is packed today, and as starting lineups get set here, let's take a quick look around the MAC. Ohio Bobcats getting their first win over Central Michigan on the road in Mount Pleasant, 80-64. Pavletsky putting up 23, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. Bowling Green did a good job putting a cap on him in their win. And as of right now, Western Michigan leads 22-21 over the Toledo Rockets in Toledo right now. A lot of game left to play, though, as it's still 7:32 left in the first half of play. Getting ready to tip off, Bowling Green and Miami of Ohio, obviously the game you're listening to right now. But Also, UMass will take on Eastern Michigan as we take a quick break here as you're listening to Bowling Green Falcons on Falcon Radio.
On September 13th, BGSU men's soccer's Bennett Painter scored the game-winning goal against Northern Illinois, leading to the team getting nationally ranked. Falcon Media Sports Network's Lucas Kleinmeyer had the call on the WBGU PBS YouTube channel.
Gonna win that one initially. Head up again. Wins the second one, however. Back to lane, back to Painter. That one's blocked, gets it back. Painter! Bennett Painter paints another masterclass at Cochran Stadium.
This has been a Falcon Media Sports Network featured call.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Rostad. With me, Dawson Pelter. Dawson, starting lineups getting announced here for both teams. Let's go over the visiting Miami Redhawks real quick. Starting for them, Ian Elmer, Luke Skaljak, Peter Suter. Peter Suter, last year All-MAC first team, big name for this Redhawks team. Antoine Woolfork and Brian Byers, someone we talked about who will have a big game for this Redhawks team. And if you want to go over the starting lineup for the Falcons real quick here as they get ready to be announced.
Absolutely, yeah. When we're looking at the Falcons, classic starting lineup for them. Number 2, Javante Campbell. Number 11, Javon Ruffin. Number 14, Sam Towns. Number 16, Troy Glover II. And rounding out, number 25, Justin Thomas.
Starting lineup that you've seen a lot of for the Falcons here as of recently. They found a good groove with this very veteran lineup with Ruffin, Towns, Campbell, and Thomas all having multiple years of Division I basketball under their belt. And Troy Glover, being his first year in Division I, but making the steps and really finding a good rhythm for himself as he's only been in Division I for this first year. These are his first Division I games, and this is going to be the biggest MAC test of all for him. He's going to have a lot put on his shoulder. This Miami team is good. They're going to be a great offensive team. He's going to have to really lock it down, especially in the paint, because when the Miami gets down low, they're going to finish, but they can also finish from behind the arc, as we've talked a lot about here in Bowling Green. Dawson, final starting thoughts. Both teams, how do you see this game going?
It's going to be a close one down the stretch, no doubt. You're going to see Miami shooting the lights out. You're going to see Bowling Green battling back with their defense, with their pressure, with their steals. Both are very strong in their areas. It's going to be so cool to see how they clash in this one. But we mentioned all these starters. It can't be neglected to mention the bench either. I mean, you look at last game, Shackelford, he was starting at the start of the year, coming off the bench now. He had a great game last game, lighting it up from 3. You have Myar Wall and others coming off the bench for the Falcons. This team has depth. They can come in, any guy can come in and really make a difference. So Miami, they've got some studs too that can come off the bench, make a difference for them, especially in sight of that injury with Evan Ipsero. So either way you look at it, you weigh both of the advantages for each team, and it'll be so exciting to see how they clash in this matchup.
It's also a matchup of just different plays of play. Bowling Green, a defensive first team. They really like to slow the game down, set it up as a defensive fight. Miami, they're going to light it up. They're going to get that offense going, and they want to get out and run from the minute the ball is tossed up. Who prevails here comes down to one thing and one thing only. Who's going to make the hustle plays? Who's going to get those loose balls? Who's going to get those second offensive rebounds? Troy Glover is going to have a big game today. We've talked about it. He has a big game. This Bowling Green Falcons team has a very good chance of coming out on top and giving this Miami their first loss of the season. As we've mentioned a couple times before, Miami undefeated in all games. One of 6 teams left in the nation who is undefeated. They go in the ranks of teams like Michigan. I believe Illinois State is also undefeated. They are in some very high level of just competition and being up there besides some big names. Big thing for these teams, though, just look ahead of your team. Dawson, game is getting ready to start. The ball is up, and the tip will be won by Bowling Green as Javante Campbell has the ball, and the Red Hawks are setting up in a little bit of a zone here as Ruffin has it back to Campbell at the middle of the court. Campbell will get a screen left. He'll get it to Thomas. Thomas off to Ruffin. Falcons attacking the right side of your dial. We're going to defense on the left side. Towns to Thomas. Thomas to Ruffin in the right-hand corner. He'll get it down low to Glover on the right-hand side. Glover backing down at Woolfolk. He'll take a little hook shot. His hook shot's off mark. Woolfolk with the rebound. Woolfolk passes up to number 3, Skaljak. Skaljak brings it up. Picked up by Campbell. His pass intended for number 0, Elmer. Picked off by Ruffin and then picked up by Campbell. Campbell with the ball out to Ruffin. Ruffin, Towns in the left-hand corner. Towns brings it up to middle court. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell looks for a screen. He'll call up Glover. He'll get a screen on his left-hand side. He'll reject it. He'll go down to the paint. He'll take a shot. His shot blocked and then off the Falcons as it will go Miami's way.
Yeah, strong take by Campbell, just not able to finish it, ran into too many guys. But early on, we see Miami going with that 2-3 defense. It'll be interesting to see how that continues throughout the rest of the game, especially with the Falcons shooting.
As the Falcons put on that full court press, Skaljak with the ball, now passes off to Suter. Suter picked up by Thomas. He'll bring it all the way up the court on the left-hand side. He'll get a screen from Woolfolk. Woolfolk rolls down. Suter gets it all the way to the paint. He'll be picked up by Thomas. He'll back down Thomas. He'll take his little fadeaway jumper. His jumper's good. Miami strikes first. Campbell bringing up the ball, center court. That little zone pickup by the Red Hawks. Looks like they're switching into a man now. Campbell will get a screen. Campbell passes off to Ruffin in the left-hand corner. They'll get it to Towns on the right-hand side. Towns to Thomas. Thomas will take it into the paint. His jump shot, his shot rejected by Suter. Peter Suter doing work on both ends early in this game.
And one thing you notice early on here, every single time the ball is swung for the Bowling Green offense, Miami has a hand up. They're not allowing three-point shots early.
You're absolutely right. As Falcons look to get the ball in, they'll get it to Ruffin. Ruffin takes a quick 3. His 3 no good. Offensive rebound by Glover. Glover takes another quick shot. His shot is good. Little left-hand shot fading away. Knocks it down as the Falcons tie it up 2-2 with 18 minutes left in the first half. Woolfolk with the ball. He'll bring it up the court. He'll get doubled by Thomas and Glover. Double's gone. Glover now down on Woolfolk. Woolfolk going to work on the right-hand block. He'll pass it off to Elmer. Elmer's 3 no good. Rebound by Towns. Towns off to Ruffin. Ruffin out and running. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell gets it all the way down in the paint. He'll stop. He'll pass it out. Towns at the top of the key. He'll pump fake. He'll get it down to Thomas in the right-hand side. His 3's good. The Falcons knock down the first 3 of the game.
Excellent sequence from the Falcons, finding the open guy, hitting the 3.
Suter gets a screen from Woolfolk on the right-hand side. He's picked up by Thomas, and they'll get a quick foul on Thomas, as he fouls Suter.
Yeah, Thomas just getting too handsy, getting around the screen, ends up with the foul. Miami ball.
Suter, who's going to have a lot put on him now with Ipsero out of the game, a 12-point per game scorer, and a all-MAC first team last season. So expect a lot put on his plate today. As the ball is in Skaljak. Skaljak picked up by Campbell. Passed off to number 22, Bryant Byers. Byers gets it to Woolfolk. Woolfolk looking for a way to go with it. He gets it back to Byers. Byers picked up by Campbell, who's extending that defense. Off to number 0, Elmer, picked up by Ruffin. He'll get it down low. He'll pass out to Suter. Suter, pump fake. He's getting it down low. He'll pass it down low, and the shot up, no good. And there will be a shot clock violation as the Bowling Green bench is ecstatic about that, and so are the fans here.
There was nothing that you can describe that more than as beauty. The Falcons' defense there was so good, communicating well, not allowing anybody to get an open cut, an open backdoor. Great possession from the Falcons.
A defense on a string here for the Falcons. Everybody moving in unison as the Falcons now have the ball as Thomas on the right-hand side, double teamed. They'll get it to Ruffin. Ruffin on the left-hand side. He'll take it down low. He'll pass it out to Towns. Towns gets it down low. He'll go up. He'll get fouled and one. Towns getting started with an and one opportunity here in the Stroh Center.
Yeah, Ruffin had that drive in, didn't really know what to do with it as he got to the middle of the paint, found a cutting Towns, and he got the and one.
As we'll have a couple substitutions here as Troy Glover, the second, subs out as Myra Wool comes in. And for Miami, Woolfolk subs out and Atlason subs in. Atlason, one of the big players for this Miami team, 13.5 points off the bench. My Missouri Valley Conference all-freshman team last season, and another great shooter for this team. Towns, and one opportunity, does not finish. Elmer with the rebound. Elmer brings it up. Picked up by Ruffin. They'll get it off to Suter. Suter picked up by Wool. All the way over to Skaljak. Skaljak gives it back to Atlason. Back to Skaljak. Skaljak takes it down. Atlason with the ball. His shot is blocked by Towns. Oh, and then the pass by the Falcons out of bounds as a little miscommunication by Towns and Thomas as what was happening there. Looks like the Falcons wanted to get out and run. Thomas wanted to slow the offense down just a little bit. Goes back to Miami after a big block by Towns.
Yeah, and Towns, that wasn't even the guy he was guarding. He came all the way from the corner to get that block. Little misfortunate, but we'll continue to see what happens.
Skaljak with the ball. Picked up by Campbell. He'll get it down low. His shot off the glass and in. Towns with the ball. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell on the left-hand side. He'll take it down low. He'll make a little bit of contact. He'll pass it out to Towns. Towns to Thomas. Thomas screens Ruffin. Towns calling for an ISO. He'll get it to Wool. Wool takes it to the paint. He's got Suter on him, and he'll get stripped, as Skaljak with the ball, picked up by Thomas. Back to Suter. Suter to Atlason. Atlason with a deep three, no good. Off Thomas with the rebound. Thomas brings it up, passes to Towns. Towns to Campbell. Campbell to Ruffin in the right-hand corner. He'll get it down into the paint. His shot, no good. Often a foul will be called on Towns as he goes up for the offensive rebound, and Ruffin hits the deck, and we will have the first media timeout taken of the game as Bowling Green leads 7-4 with 15:34 left in the first half of play. You're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball on Falcon Radio.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
Falcon Media Sports Network produces weekly short-form and long-form social media pieces for in-season sports all year long. Make sure to check out at BG_FMSN on Twitter/X and at BG Falcon Media on Instagram and Facebook to view the content.
On Saturday, January 3rd, BGSU hockey continues their weekend series against Ohio State. The Falcons will host the Buckeyes at the Slater Family Ice Arena with puck drop set for 6:07 p.m. Falcon Media Sports Network's Ben Korak and Nathan Burkett will be on the call, with pregame beginning at 5:45 on WBGU 88.1 FM, the home of Falcon hockey. Now back to more Falcon men's basketball coverage from the Falcon Media Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Schroeder Center. My name's Foster Austin. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, a very intriguing game so far. Both teams really feeling each other out. Bowling Green leads 7-4. What have you seen so far in this game?
I think so far what we've seen that's been the biggest difference has been that Bowling Green defense that we talk so highly about. Their communication has been on another level so far in the start of this game. It'll be exciting to see how they continue that start.
You're absolutely right. And as Luke Skaljak subs out, Trey Perry will sub in for the Red Hawks as Atlason gets an easy layup there on a great move, spinning into the basket. Miami 6 points, Bowling Green 7. Campbell with the ball. Campbell looks for a screen. He'll pass out of Shackelford. Shackelford just subbing into the game. He'll get Ruffin. Campbell goes up. He'll get a screen. He'll pass off to Wool. Wool, Thomas with Perry on him. He'll get it down low. He'll pass off to Wool. Wool looks for a place to go. He'll get it to Thomas. Thomas pump fake. He'll take it down low. He'll pass to Shackelford. Shackelford takes the layup. His layup's good. Perry brings the ball up the court on the far side, right-hand side. He'll picked up by Towns on the switch. He'll pass off to Suter. Suter picked up by Towns on another switch. Off to Atlinson. Atlinson now picked up by Towns. Towns doing a lot of switching on the defensive end early in this game. As the pass intended down low for Perry is mishandled, and it will go to Bowling Green. Some great switching defense there for the Falcons.
Absolutely, and it did actually look like Perry had a step on Thomas guarding Perry, but Perry just didn't see it, wasn't the greatest pass. Turnover at Bowling Green at basketball.
And as we talked lots about this beforehand the game, this defense for Bowling Green taking and making the Miami Redhawks take it into the paint as Wool gets a jumper. His jumper no good. Rebounded by Suter. Suter picked up by Campbell. He'll pass off to Atlinson. Atlinson back to Suter. Suter will look for a place to go with it. Atlinson with the ball now. Picked up by Campbell. He'll look for a place to go to him. He'll get a screen. He'll be picked up by Towns. He'll pass out to Suter. Suter with the ball. Looking for a place to go with it. He'll get it in, and he'll be fouled as he looks to pass it off, to the dismay of the Falcon faithful here. Another foul called as Miami will now have the ball out of bounds right in front of Todd Simon, the head coach for Bowling Green, as he pleads his case for the Falcons not to be called for a foul there. Perry with the ball, picked up by Campbell. He'll get it off to number 5, Suter. Suter off to number 25, Kyle Waltz. He'll get it back to Suter. Suter picked up by Towns. Suter takes the mid-range jumper. His mid-range jumper is good. Wool passes it in to Towns. Towns to Thomas. Thomas on the right-hand side of the court, bringing the ball up the court. The offense is getting the play set up as he'll pass off to Campbell on the left-hand side. Campbell gets down low on Trey as his will have the ball poked out of his hands and out of bounds, staying with the Falcons as number 6, Justin Kirby, subs into the game for number 5, Peter Suter, and number 3, Luke Skaljak, will sub back into the game for the Redhawks as Trey Perry subs out. Bowling Green, inbounds play setting up. Campbell with the ball. He'll get it to Towns. Towns takes a handoff to Campbell. Towns with number 11, Almar Atlinson on him. He'll get it down low. He'll get it out to Campbell. Campbell fakes a 3. He'll get a screen from Towns. He'll look to set up the offense. He'll take a 3. His 3 no good. Rebounded by number 25, Kyle Waltz. Waltz with the ball, bringing it up the court. Picked up by Shackelford. Shackelford as he gets a pass down low and fouled by Campbell. As the Justin Kirby, who just subbed into the game, was fouled by Campbell, and that will be Campbell's second personal foul of the game as Javon Ruffin is set to sub in, and Antoine Woolfork will set to sub in for the Redhawks. 9-8 here with 13:05 left to go. Kirby at the line for the Redhawks. His first free throw attempt is good. Campbell subbing out and Wool subbing out as Troy Glover subs in as Woolfork subs in. As Kirby getting set for his second free throw attempt. Setting up the Falcon faithful, making noise. His second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Glover, off to Thomas, excuse me. Thomas brings the ball up on the right-hand side. He'll get it down low. He'll take a little jumper. His jumper's good. Skaljak brings the ball up on the right-hand side of the court. He'll pass to Atlinson. Atlinson picked up by Shackelford. He'll get off to Woolfork. Woolfork picked up by Glover on the three-point line. He'll get it down low. He'll have his shot not blocked, but there will be a foul on Glover as Woolfork gets down low and will head to the line for 2 free throw attempts here as a back-to-back free throw attempts here for the Redhawks.
And great drive there by Woolfork. Got downhill on the right-hand side. Glover, just too much contact. He played it straight up, but his body was still in the way. Refs, they're going to call that every time.
Woolfork, a 47.6% free throw shooter as he's at the line for his first free throw attempt of the game. His first one bounces around the rim and in. Woolfork also a transfer from Rutgers, the Big Ten transfer here, as he has made a big impact on this Miami Redhawks team. Second free throw attempt is good. Towns passes it into Thomas. We have an 11-all game here with 12:40 left to play. Towns with the ball. He'll pass to Thomas. Thomas fakes a pass down low to Shackelford. He'll now get it down low to Shackelford. Shackelford pass out to Towns, or to Thomas at the top of the key. Thomas's 3, no good. Off a rebound tipped around as there will be a foul on Shackelford on the rebound attempt. Look at number 4, Shackelford, like we just said. It would be an out of bounds for the Red Hawks. It's a 3rd foul in the row for the Falcons here. And after that, that will put the Red Hawks in the bonus for the rest of this half with 12:21 left to play. Miami shooting 1-and-1s the rest of this half. Number 3, Skowjak bringing the ball up the court, picked up by Thomas on the right-hand side. Gets a couple of screens, Skowjak does, as he'll take it down into the paint. He'll get it outside to Kirby. Kirby takes a quick 3, his 3, off the front of the rim and in. The first 3 for the Red Hawks here in this game makes it a 14-11 lead with 12 minutes left to go. Thomas with the ball at the center court. Off to Shackelford. Shackelford to Towns. Off to Thomas. Up top to Glover. Glover gets his pocket picked as Wolfork takes it down. As Wolfork will take and lay it in.
And he had a Euro step there, but Todd Simon not happy, saying he took a couple extra steps.
Ruffin with the ball now. He'll get it to Shackelford. Shackelford, he'll get a screen from Ruffin. Going to center court. Now Thomas with the ball. Thomas double teamed up top. He'll get the ball to Shackelford. Shackelford over to Towns. Towns backs down number 6, Kirby. He'll get a double team coming. He'll get it to Towns. Thomas out to Ruffin. Ruffin takes a 3. His 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Wolfork with the rebound. Wolfork brings the ball up the court. And he'll pass off to number 11, Atlinson. Atlinson looking for a shot. He won't get it. Wolfork with the ball. He's looking to hand it off. He'll get it to number 25, Kyle Waltz. As Waltz takes it down low, as he'll get doubled off to Wolfork. Wolfork fakes a pass. He'll get it to number 3, Skowjak. Skowjak takes it down low. He'll pass it to Atlinson, to Wolfork, and his pass too fast, and he can't handle it. He'll get it. Towns will bring it up. Towns passes down low to Glover. Glover with Atlinson on him. He'll get all the way to Shackelford in the opposite corner. Shackelford's quick 3, in and out. No good for the Falcons. Skowjak with the ball. He's bringing up center court. Picked up by Ruffin. He'll get a screen from Wolfork. Wolfork on the 3-point line now with Glover guarding him. He's looking around, finding a place to pass it. He'll get it to Skowjak. Skowjak now with the screen. He'll get a shot up. His shot, good. Miami's getting a little run here as they go in a 9-0 run in 2:37 as they take an 18-11 lead here in the Stroh Center. Towns with the ball. He'll pass off to Ruffin. Ruffin to Thomas. Thomas gets a screen from Glover. Thomas taking it down low. He'll get it to Towns. Towns will take the corner 3. His corner 3, no good. It's number 25, Waltz with the rebound. He'll get it off to Skowjak. Skowjak will slowly bring it up the court with 10 minutes left to go. Thomas guarding Skowjak on the right-hand side. He'll get a screen from Waltz. Now Towns will guard him, and it'll go over to Glover. He'll throw an alley-oop. Alley-oop to Wolfork. His alley-oop no good, and we'll have a late foul called on Glover as the Falcons were running it up the court. As boos rain down here in the Stroh Center as we have another media timeout here taken as Miami leads Bowling Green 18-11 here with 9:50 left to go on Falcon Radio.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Unlike other local sources, Falcon Media Sports Network and BG Falcon Media will never charge a paywall to view our content. However, if you are looking to support student media, you can donate at the bottom of our stories on bgfalconmedia.com.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
You are tuned into Falcon Media Sports Network basketball coverage on Falcon Radio.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Rostad. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, Miami on a little bit of a run here, taking an 18-11 lead at the free throw line. Antoine Wolford, what have you seen that this Miami team has done very well in that last little run?
Yeah, they've gone on a 9-0 run in the last 3-16. And the main things that I've noticed are on the defensive end, Miami is doubling the Falcons and then doing a great job of recovering. That has led to the Falcons trying to force some threes, shooting 1 of 7 so far in this one. Then on the offensive end, Miami getting to their spot and just hitting those shots. They're making it look so effortless. 6 of 7, ironically, from 2, but they're just getting to that spot, especially around the elbow, in connecting. The Red Hawks, they just look like they're flowing well as of late.
Wolford, a 47% free throw shooter, knocks down all 4 of his today so far. No announcer's drink from me, apparently. As Towns will get ready to inbound the ball to Thomas. He will bring the ball up the court as Camden Carroll subs into the game. Makai Leach also into the game for the Falcons. A couple of new faces, a couple of young faces here for the Falcons trying to get some energy going. Thomas with the ball on the right-hand side. He'll get it guarded by Elmar. Gets it down low. He's getting his body up. He'll get his shot up. No good, as the ball will be blocked and attempted to rebound it by the Miami Redhawks. Flies out of bounds, staying with Bowling Green.
Yeah, and Falcons kind of looking out there. Elmer had the rebound, not able to hold on to it. It'll be Falcons ball.
You're absolutely right. As Falcons keep with the ball, Towns and Thomas both on the court as they are going to take a little walk over to the court to reset the shot clock, as they did give Falcons a full 30 seconds. Now they will have 19 on the shot clock to work with here. Towns, Thomas, Ruffin, Carroll, and Leach all on the court for the Falcons. As Thomas will inbound, He'll get it out to Towns. Thomas to Towns. Towns working up top. He'll get it to Leach. Leach guarded by Perry. He'll get it to Thomas. Thomas setting up the offense with 7 seconds left. He'll get it off to Ruffin. Ruffin back to Towns. Back to Ruffin. Ruffin takes a quick 3. His 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Suter. Suter taking it all the way down the court. He'll get it down low. He'll get it out to number 22, Byers. Byers gets the ball down low. His layup, no good. Rebounded by Ruffin. Ruffin running it up the court on the left-hand side. He'll pass it off the corner to Leach. Leach looks to go with it. He gets it down low. He'll have Suter guarding him. He'll pass it out to Thomas. Thomas to Ruffin. Ruffin to Towns. Towns will get a screen. He'll go center court. He'll get it off to Thomas. Thomas will get a screen from Carroll. Carroll, he'll get rolled down low. Makai Leach 3 is no good, as Elmer with the rebound. The Falcons taking a lot of quick and early threes. Only 1 of 9 from three-point land today. As number 0, Elmer will take it down. He'll take a fadeaway. His jumper no good. Rebound fought for and rebounded by the Redhawks, but Redhawks will stand out of bounds and it will go to Bowling Green after the offensive rebound by number 20, Tyler Robbins. As the Falcons still trying to find their range here in this game.
Yeah, and the Falcons, they're doing a great job at limiting the Redhawks to one shot and out. It's just not going on the offensive end right now, as they're shooting 27.8% from field goal.
The Falcons, a 34.6% three-point shooting team. Right now, just having struggles find it, as Suter will pick the pocket of Ruffin. He'll get it out to Perry. Perry goes up for the layup. His layup is up and in. As the Red Hawks have opened up an 11-point lead here with 8 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Falcons still struggling to find an offensive rhythm, with Thomas with the ball. He'll get a screen. He'll get some screens set up, but they'll set up a different offense now, as Thomas with the ball in the middle of the court. He'll get a screen from Carroll. He'll get down into the paint with Elmer guarding him, and Elmer will be called for the foul as he's leaning on Thomas. We'll get the teams getting all set up here, as we'll have another media timeout here taken, as the Miami Redhawks lead 22-11 with 7:47 left in the first half of play. You're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball on Falcon Radio.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Interested in joining Falcon Media Sports Network? If you're looking to get involved, send an email to sports@bgfalconmedia.com.
Ever heard of Falcon Media Sports Network's broadcasts on Falcon Radio or WBGU 88.1 FM but don't know where to listen? Well, set down the radio, pick up your phone, and go to bgfalconmedia.com and scroll to the bottom of the page to stream Falcon Radio and WBGU 88.1 FM for all broadcasts.
Bowling Green men's basketball takes on the Kent State Golden Flashes at the Mack Center in Kent on Tuesday, January 6th. Falcon Media Sports Network's Tyler Kavalitz and Foster Rosti will have the call with pregame starting at 6:35 and tip-off set for 7 o'clock, live on Falcon Radio.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. Miami Redhawks leading the Bowling Green Falcons 22-11. Dawson, what have you seen that Miami's really done very well this evening?
Yeah, from Miami, the main difference in this game so far and what has led to the scoreless last 5 minutes for the Falcons has been their defense. We've seen the Redhawks go into kind of a hybrid defense, playing man-some and playing zone. And either way they go, it's been working out well for them. When they're playing that man, they're doing a great job at doubling and recovering on the Bowling Green offense. They double one guy, Bowling Green passes out of it, they recover. They're not allowing easy shots there. Then they switch to the zone, and they're allowing Bowling Green to have threes, but Bowling Green has not been able to hit. In that last 5 minutes, 0 of 6 from 3 from Bowling Green. Miami getting it done on the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's going to have to be something that changes for the Falcons if they would like to have a chance here, as the shot by Shackelford, no good. Suter with the rebound. A little miscommunication trying to figure out who's guarding who. Atlason with the quick three. His three's good. Excuse me, that's Bryant Byers with the three, not Atlason. Byers with his first three of the game. Ruffin with the ball. He'll get it down low. He'll take a layup. His layup's good. Breaking the little run there for the Redhawks. There's Ruffin with the layup. Byers with the ball on the left-hand side. He'll get it to Suter. Suter gets screen up top, picked up by Ruffin. Suter will get another screen as he'll get picked up by Ruffin. As number 20, Tyler Robbins, will take a three. His three no good. That ball will go out of bounds, but a foul will be called on Justin Thomas on the rebound attempt as he fouls number 1, Trey Perry. Trey Perry now headed to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yeah, and it's surprising to me, some of these guys, that they're letting them shoot. They just had Robbins shooting there, 44.4% three-point shooter. You can't allow that, especially when you're down 12.
You're absolutely right, as number 2, Javante Campbell, subbing back in for the Falcons. Campbell, one of the biggest players for this Falcon team, as we've talked about, as Justin Thomas will sub out of the game. Perry's first free throw attempt is good. He'll set up for his second free throw attempt here with 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the first half of play. 26-13 Miami lead. Perry with his second free throw attempt. His is up, and it's good. 27-13, 7 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Bowling Green with the ball. They'll bring it up on the right-hand side. Campbell getting the offense set up. He'll get a screen from Shackelford. He'll get it off to Towns. Towns with the quick three. His three off the back of the rim, no good. Elmer with the rebound. He'll get it off to Suter. Suter bringing it up the court. Picked up by Shackelford on the right-hand side. Suter looking to take a three. Doesn't take it. He'll pass back off to Elmer. He'll get off to Robbins. Robbins, who just took the last three. He'll get it down to Elmer, and Elmer is fouled. The Falcons have now committed, let's see here, 9 personal fouls in the first half of play with 6:36 left to go. Or 39, excuse me, left to go in the first half of play, and will put Miami in double bonus for the rest of the first half. As Myra Wool subbing into the game, and we have a little bit of a issue with Camden Carroll, maybe a blood issue. Looks like they're trying to get him some Band-Aids over there, as they may have to sub him out for that, as they keep checking this, as they're checking all the players now for blood to make sure that nobody else has any on him, as we will have a ref seeing if they can get him in, trying to get this cleaned up quickly. If not, they may need to sub him out. No, it looks like they'll keep him in as they got it cleaned up. Quick, oh, no. Ref now saying that they need to sub him out because of the blood issue. Taking a executive decision, overruling the personal trainer and Bowling Green head coach as Preston Squire will sub into the game for the first time today.
And Carroll can't believe it there. The trainer even getting up in the ref's face, pleading his case, but they're going to have to sub him out.
They're going to tape his entire wrist up now to make sure there is absolutely zero blood coming out of that arm of his. As Squire now in the game, as Carroll and Coach Simon are talking. First free throw for Elmer is good. Squire, adding a different dimension to this Bowling Green offense. A little bit of a stretch big for the Falcons with a new look here. As the second free throw by Elmer is good. A 29-13 lead for the Redhawks. Bowling Green bringing the ball up the court as it's Javante Campbell crosses half court. He'll get a screen from Squire. And now he'll get a screen from Ruffin as well. Campbell off to Shackelford. Shackelford will take the ball down low. He'll take a layup. His layup's good. Skowjak with the ball. He'll get a screen from Wolford. He'll bring it down the court with some speed as Wolford has the ball. Now off to Suter. Suter taking the ball down low. He'll pass it out to Elmer. Elmer off to Skowjak, picked up by Campbell. He'll pass it to Wolford. Wolford working down low on Squire. Wolford gets it all the way down low. He'll pass it out to Skowjak. Skowjak gets it down low. He'll get it to Wolford. Wolford with a poster over Squire. As Campbell brings the ball down the court, but he'll have his pocket picked by Skowjak. Skowjak passes it off to Wolford. Wolford back to Skowjak as he brings it up the court now. Skowjak gets a screen from Wolford. He'll get it to Wolford. Wolford will take a three. His three's good. One of the best three-point shooting teams in the nation, showing it exactly why today as they knock down. They're shooting 2 for 5 from 3, 3 for 6 for 50%, as Bowling Green is shooting 1 for 10 from 3. A screen from Squire on Campbell. He'll get it to Ruffin. Ruffin looks to go down low. He'll get it down low. He'll take a fadeaway jumper. His jumper, no good. Briars with the rebound. He'll pass off to Skowjak. Skowjak bringing it up the court. He'll get a screen going center court from Wolford. He'll get all the way to the bucket, and his layup is good. It's absolutely no help defense there for the Falcons as the Redhawks extend a 36-15 lead with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first half of play. We'll have a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with you as Bowling Green trails 36-15 with 5:09 left to go in the first half of play. Dawson, Miami really starting to extend this lead. What have you seen?
They are, yeah. You look at their field goal percentage, 66.7%. On the year, they're averaging 54.6%. They're shooting better than they normally do, which already is leading the nation. They're just getting good looks. You look at the Bowling Green side of things, right? It's been a 34-8 run in the last 11 minutes. The Falcons just not able to get anything going offensively. They're looking rushed. Their shots just aren't connecting. Then they come down on the defensive end. Their communication that was so good at the start of the game has started to crumble because of that sort of uncomfortability that we've seen so far. Falcons just not able to settle in.
You're absolutely right. And as the Falcons are shooting 1 for 10 from 3, we've seen some stretches like this before for Bowling Green. As technical foul will be called on Coach Todd Simon, who was arguing with the ref, as the Redhawks will get a chance at a free throw here, as Coach Simon said something to the ref as he was walking by that the ref did not take too kindly to, as Elmer will head to the free throw line for his first free throw attempt. His free throw attempt is up and good. He will make the technical foul. It will still be Bowling Green ball after the second free throw attempt here, since it was a technical foul. Miami with a chance to make a 38-15 point lead, as they do here. 38-15 with 5 minutes left to go in the first half of play. We will have Falcons ball as they get ready to bring it in. Myra Wool will pass the ball in to Javante Campbell here as the ref talks to the scorer's table. Campbell with the ball. Campbell brings the ball up to center court. He'll get a screen from Squire. He'll get it all the way to the paint. He'll take a layup and good. Campbell extending the defense to full court. Shooter with the ball now, bringing it up as he'll cross the line, as he'll cross half court, Byers with the ball. Byers passes it off to the corner. He'll get it to Elmer. Elmer to Wolford. Wolfork looks to go with it. He'll get it down low. He'll take in spin center. He'll get it out to Byers. Byers' three. His three's good. Javante Campbell bringing the ball up the court. He'll get it to Shackelford. Shackelford, he'll take it down low, and he'll get fouled by Skaljak. Skaljak, that will be his first personal foul of the game. As we'll have some subs here, as Sam Towns will sub in for Bowling Green. Almar Atlinson, number 11, will sub in, and number 6, Justin Kirby, will sub in for the Miami Redhawks, as Troy Glover also subbed in for the Falcons. For number 9, Myra Wohl. 41-17 with 4:31 left to play in this first half of basketball. Miami has looked every bit of the top undefeated team in the nation so far, as Javon Ruffin will be fouled by Skaljak back as he has him down in the paint. He'll head to the line for the second and third free throw attempts for the Falcons today. Ruffin at the line for his first free throw attempt. Ruffin setting up for his first free throw attempt. His first free throw attempt is no good.
And that's Ruffin's first free throw miss of the year. Everything that could go wrong for the Falcons continues to go wrong.
You're absolutely right. A perfect free throw shooter before his free throw attempt there. His second free throw attempt is good, as it makes it a 41-18 lead, with 41-18 Miami Redhawks lead with 4:24 left to go. Trey Perry with the ball. He'll get it to Wolfork. Wolfork sets him the screen. He'll get it back out. Wolfork, he'll take a three. His three's good. Wolfork knocks down his second three of the game, a 20% free throw shooter with 2 threes from the game today. As Towns will get it down low, he'll be fouled by Wolfork, and Wolfork wants a travel to be called, as he will send Towns to the line.
Yeah, and Towns, great drive in. I could see why they were kind of looking for a travel there. He did take a pretty quick step when he got the ball, but they don't call it. Ends up getting the foul, and 2 free throws here for Towns.
Wolfork, a perfect 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the line for 14 points for the Redhawks so far, almost outscoring the Falcons by himself, as they only have 19. Sam Towns knocking down his first free throw attempt, as Wolfork will sub out and Bryant Byers will sub in. Towns' second free throw attempt, no good. There'll be a fight for the rebound, and Ruffin will be called for the foul on Suter, as that'll send Suter to the line for 2 free throw attempts. As that'll be Ruffin's second personal foul. The Falcons struggling mightily. That is their 10th personal foul of the first half of play. And as mentioned, Miami in the double bonus with Suter at the line for 2. Suter, a 76% free throw shooter here. Suter's first free throw attempt is up and good. The Redhawks, 12 for 13 from the free throw line here in the first half of play. Suter's second free throw attempt. His second one is up and good. Towns inbounds it to Campbell. Campbell brings the ball up the court. He'll be picked up by Suter. He'll get it down low. He'll try to pass out to Towns. His pass projected for Towns is over Towns' head, and will be an over and back violation, as we will have a media timeout taken here, as the Miami Redhawks lead 46-19 with 3:56 left to go in the first half of play. You're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball on Falcon Radio.
The Zig Zone, Falcon Media Sports Network's weekly radio show dedicated to BGSU athletics, has a new segment. Make sure to tune into the show every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. to listen to the one-on-one segment, where Holden Ruck will interview a key figure in BGSU athletics. Falcon Media Sports Network produces weekly short-form and long-form social media pieces for in-season sports all year long. Make sure to check out at BG_FMSN on Twitter/X and at BG Falcon Media on Instagram and Facebook to view the content.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Now back to more Falcon men's basketball action, live on Falcon Radio.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Ross. With me is Dawson Felter. Dawson, 46-19, Miami Red Hawk lead. Miami looking like the undefeated team that they are and one of the best teams in the MAC so far this season. Absolutely laying it on the Falcons early in this first half of play. What have you seen?
Yeah, for the Red Hawks, it's been their absolute amazing shooting. 70% field goal, shooting 5 of 8 from 3. That's 62%. On the other hand, you look at the Falcons, 1 of 10 from 3, 10%, and 33.3%. Red Hawks effectively doubling the field goal percentage for the Falcons and are just dominating every facet of this game.
As Campbell gets the ball, he'll take it all the way down, and he'll get a layup to go. Full court press in effect here by the Falcons. They'll get it out to Kirby. Kirby, he'll get the ball out to Perry. Perry will be picked up. He'll walk it across the court. He'll get it to Atlinson. Atlinson all the way over to Byers. Byers 3. His 3's good. Byers a perfect 3 from the three-point line. As this Miami offense has been lighting it up from behind the three-point arc. Towns will get it down low with Perry guarding him. He'll get it out to Shackelford. Shackelford will take a quick 3. His 3 off the front of him, no good. Byers with the rebound. Bowling Green trying to get in a shooting match with the Red Hawks. Never a good idea if you're any opponent to play this Miami Red Hawks team, who is one of the best shooting teams in the nation. As Elmer has the ball, picked up by Glover. He'll try to get it down low, and there will be a charging foul on Elmer as Troy Glover has legal guarding position. Glover trying to get the Falcons back into it with a little bit of defensive pressure. That'll be his second personal foul on Elmer. Bowling Green now with the ball as Towns gets ready to inbound it to Javante Campbell. Campbell bringing the ball up the court. 2:49 left to go in the first half. Ruffin with the ball. He'll get it off to Shackelford. Shackelford, he'll hand off to Campbell. Campbell at the center of the court. He'll get a screen from Towns. Towns will get another screen from Glover. He'll pass off to Shackelford. Shackelford will take it down low. He'll take it up, and he'll lay it in. As the full court press by the Falcons is set up now, they'll get it off to Kirby. Kirby looking for a place to go to it. He'll get it to Suter. Suter taking center court, picked up by Towns. He'll have some help. He'll get it off to Atlinson, Atlinson 3, no good. He'll get his own rebound. That rebound off the tip of his fingers, and it'll go to Bowling Green. Bowling Green forcing Miami into a quick shot after breaking that full court press.
And that's that. Absolutely, that's awesome, because that's exactly what you intend to do out of that press, is get a quick shot, not the greatest shot generated from Miami, leads to you having possession yet again.
Campbell with the ball. He'll pass off to Shackelford as him and Shackelford will run into each other. Campbell now with the ball as there will be an illegal screen on Javon Ruffin as he sends Suter flying. As that'll be Javon Ruffin's third personal foul. As Justin Thomas will sub back into the game. As Todd Simon calling for a little bit of a flopping call there. Already on a short leaf with the refs after one technical call, as Perry has the ball, bringing it up the court. Picked up by Javante Campbell. Perry picks up his dribble. He'll pass it off to Robbins. Robbins has the ball tipped away from him by Glover. Perry with the ball. He'll get it down low. He'll pass off to Kirby. Kirby, Suter. Suter trying to find some space. He'll get it down low. He'll take a step back. He'll take a shot. He'll pass it all the way to the opposite corner. Perry's 3 is good. Campbell bringing the ball up the left-hand side of the court. He'll get a screen. He'll pass off to Towns. Thomas to Campbell. Campbell to Towns. Towns will take it down low. He'll pass it off to Shackelford. Shackelford will get a screen from Towns. Towns. Towns will take it down low. He'll get it down low. He'll take a little jumper. His jumper's good. 52-25. Minute 20 left to go in the first half of play as the Miami Redhawks lead. Suter with the ball on the right-hand side. He'll get off to Perry. Perry, he'll pass it down low to Robbins. Robbins, he'll take a layup, and his layup's good. Campbell with the ball on the left-hand side. He'll bring it down the court. He'll get it off to Towns. Towns to Thomas. As Thomas will have a wide-open three-point attempt, he'll pass out of it. He'll get the ball back. He'll get the offense set up. 17 seconds left on the play clock. He'll get it down low. He'll pass it up to Glover. Glover will be fouled on the dunk attempt by Robbins as he can't put it back. And it will be Glover heading to the line for 2 free throws here with 49 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Glover, a 46% free throw shooter here for the Falcons as he's headed to the line for his first 2 free throw attempts of the game. As he sets himself up here, as the Falcons try to find any type of momentum as they try to claw their way back into this game. Almost a 30-point lead as Glover misses his first free throw attempt. Bowling Green, 2 for 6 from the free throw line, 1 for 11 from 3, 11 for 28 from the field as a total. It's been a rough showing for the Falcons today. Glover's second free throw attempt is also no good, as it'll be Kirby with the rebound. Kirby passes off to Perry. Perry brings it up the right-hand side of the court, picked up by Thomas. Thomas picks up Perry still. He'll get a screen. He'll get Suter on the open three. His three no good. The rebound off of the Falcons, and it will stay with the Miami Redhawks after a Suter missed three. The Redhawks making a quick sub. Elmer will come into the game for Perry, as the Redhawks will set up with 34.5 seconds left to go in the game and 20 seconds on the shot clock. Shackelford guarding Elmer. Shackelford. The pass all the way across court for Robbins, tipped out of bounds by Glover. Glover standing at 6'10" is a great and adept and really tipping those passes, especially full court passes, out of bounds.
Yeah, and if he had his footing there, I think he would have gotten the ball. He had eyes on it. He just lost his footing temporarily.
As Waltz subs into the game for Kirby. And Elmer also subbing out of the game, as they're looking to get the ball in. As Campbell will have tipped the ball as Perry has it. He'll get it down low. He'll take the layup. He'll pass it out. Waltz will take a three. His three off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Miami. Miami Suter gets the ball. He'll pass it out. Byers takes a three. His three off the front of the mark. No good. Towns with the ball. He'll push it up the court. He'll pass it off to Glover. Glover taking it down low. Glover passes it back off to Thomas. Thomas to Campbell. 10 seconds left on the clock. Falcons looking to take the last shot. Campbell with the ball. Campbell will pass off to Towns. Towns will take a quick three before the end, and he'll knock it down. Bowling Green trails going into halftime, 54-28, as the Miami Redhawks lead after 1 half of play. You're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball on Falcon Radio.
The BGSU women's basketball team returns home to the Stroh Center to take on the Central Michigan Chippewas on Saturday, January 3rd at 2 p.m. Falcon Media Sports Network's Lucas Kleinmeyer and Trey Kennedy will have the call live on WBGU 88.1 FM, with pregame slated to start at 1:45.
On October 4th, 2024, BGSU volleyball opposite hitter Lauren Hovey recorded her 115th career service ace in BG's comeback reverse sweep of Western Michigan, passing Paige Penrod for the most in program history during the rally scoring era. Falcon Media Sports Network's Chaz McNeil had the call of the historic moment on WBGU 88.1 FM.
And that will make history. Lauren Hovey's 115th ace in the rally scoring era is in the history books as the Stroh Center applauds.
This has been a Falcon Media Sports Network featured call.
Cats are masters at using up their 9 lives, like chasing laser pointers into walls or jumping onto high shelves. But the one thing cats never do? Text while driving. So be like a cat and protect your one and only life. Don't text and drive.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Are you a fan of BG Falcon Media and the Falcon Media Sports Network? You can show your support for BGSU student media by donating at the bottom of the page of stories on bgfalconmedia.com.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
Falcon Media Sports Network produces weekly short-form and long-form social media pieces for in-season sports all year long. Make sure to check out at BG_FMSN on Twitter/X and at BG Falcon Media on Instagram and Facebook to view the content.
Looking for a BG Athletics discussion show? Check out The Swoop, where a rotating cast of Falcon Media Sports Network co-hosts talk everything BGSU athletics. New episodes are available every Tuesday at 6 p.m. on the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel.
In Bowling Green football's 41-17 season opening victory over Fordham on August 29th, junior Justin Pace set a program record with a 100-yard kickoff return touchdown on the first play of the game. Falcon Media Sports Network's Reese Patricus had the call on Falcon Radio.
Go back up and field it on the goal line. Trying to take to the right, got some blocks, got a hole. Peg was down the far sideline, and he's got space in front of him. 10-5, touchdown BG brings back the opening kickoff. What a way to start the season.
This has been a Falcon Media Sports Network featured call.
Bowling Green Gymnastics host the Eastern Michigan Eagles for a dual meet at the Stroh Center on Sunday, January 11th, starting at 2 p.m. Falcon Media Sports Network will have coverage following the conclusion of the meet, available on bgfalconmedia.com.
Interested in joining Falcon Media Sports Network? If you're looking to get involved, send an email to sports@bgfalconmedia.com.
On September 5th, 2025, BGSU men's soccer forward Trace Terry found the back of the net with a spectacular goal within the first 5 minutes of the match to defeat Michigan State 1-0, marking the second straight season the Falcons defeated the Spartans. Falcon Media Sports Network's Lucas Kleinmeyer had the call of the goal on the WBGU PBS YouTube channel livestream.
Suarez will look along for Terry. He's going to find Terry. He's going to take it on the bounce. A left-footed shot is in! Oh, what a strike from Trace Terry! 1-0 Bowling Green!
This has been a Falcon Media Sports Network featured call.
Even when the game ends, Falcon Media Sports Network's coverage continues with a recap on bgfalconmedia.com.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center as we take a little bit of a halftime talk here. Miami 54, Bowling Green 28. Dawson, Miami getting whatever they want on the offensive end of the game as they're shooting 63% from the field, 50% from three, and 92.9% from the free throw line. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, for that Red Hawk defense, you look at what they're doing. They're either driving in to get some separation or they're coming off a screen. And when they do that and they get that separation, Bowling Green's kind of over-helping. You find easy slips that way or wide-open threes across court. When you have wide-open threes like that, the odds are you're going to make them, which we've seen. Miami actually going 1 of 5 of the last 5 threes that they've shot. Their percentage has come down. It was higher. But then it doesn't even matter because you look on the defensive end. They've mainly relied on their man defense. They have shown that 2-3 zone that was troubling the Falcons some as well. But when they're running that man, they're doubling on the wing and in the corner. And what really stands out to me is their help guys. They're well positioned, not allowing any easy pass. But then when a pass does go through, there's no easy shot, right? We see Bowling Green's three-point percentage, 2 of 12. A lot of those have been contested shots. They've been good shots, but they have been contested. What I really want to see out of the Falcons is just to run through their offense. A lot of their threes coming off of cross-court or contested shots. You get those in-to-out shots from their offense, you're gonna see that three-point percentage come up as time goes on.
You're absolutely right. And as we talked about, 2 for 12 for Bowling Green in the first half of play. 2 for 7 from the free throw line for the Falcons for 28.6%. Offensively, the Bowling Green not in a rhythm, really struggling to find anything very good offensively as they struggle here against this Miami team. But one of the big things is Miami with 20 rebounds to the Falcons 11. They're getting all those, stopping the Falcons from getting those second chance opportunities, which we talked about they would have to do if they're going to beat this Bowling Green team, and they're doing a very good job of it. But also 10 assists on 17 made shots is a great way to play basketball if you're Miami, especially a team who moves the ball very well. They move themselves without the ball very well at the same time. And they've been getting to those open spots, getting those threes. And one of the biggest players for this Miami Redhawks team, Antoine Woolfolk, who is a 20% free throw shooter going into this game, has knocked down both his three-point attempts, shooting 100% from the three-point line and 100% in general today, as he leads the Miami Redhawks with 14 points, followed closely by Byers, who has 9 points of 3 for 4 from the three-point line. This Miami team getting into an early rhythm from behind the arc as they return to the court now, as we'll take one more break before the second half of play begins, as you're listening to Miami Redhawks Bowling Green Falcons on Falcon Radio.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
Bowling Green men's basketball takes on the Kent State Golden Flashes at the Mack Center in Kent on Tuesday, January 6th. Falcon Media Sports Network's Tyler Kavalitz and Foster Rostai will have the call with pregame starting at 6:35 and tip-off set for 7 o'clock, live on Falcon Radio.
Falcon Media Sports Network produces weekly short-form and long-form social media pieces for in-season sports all year long. Make sure to check out at BG_FMSN on Twitter/X and at BG Falcon Media on Instagram and Facebook to view the content. Falcon Media Sports Network produces weekly short-form and long-form social media pieces for in-season sports all year long. Make sure to check out at BG_FMSN on Twitter/X and at BG Falcon Media on Instagram and Facebook to view the content.
Get hurt in a game? We tough it out. Feel exhausted? We push on. Feeling down? We pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. But there are times when bootstraps aren't enough. When stress gets to us and we need to talk to someone about what we're really going through. So we're going to reach out because sometimes mental health is not a one-person job. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Looking for a BGSU Athletics talk radio show? Tune into the Zig Zone every Sunday at 4 p.m., where a panel of Falcon Media Sports Network members discuss the hottest BG sports topics. Only on WBGU 88.1 FM.
You are listening to Falcon basketball coverage from the Falcon Media Sports Network, live on Falcon Radio.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Rosside. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, a minute 41 left to go in halftime here as both teams getting up some final shots before the second half of play begins. Bowling Green in a 26-point hole to the Miami Redhawks, 54-28. What do you got to see in this second half if you're Bowling Green?
Yeah, there's a couple different things that you have to focus on if you're the Falcons, if you want to get back in this one. The first one is the second chance opportunities. We talk about the poor shooting of the Falcons, 2 of 12 from 3, 41% from the field. You have to get those, you're going to have missed shots there. You got to get those second chance opportunities. Lean on guys like Troy Glover, Sam Towns, some of your taller guys that can get boards and get the offense flowing again. Another thing is to just simply run your offense. A lot of those threes and some of those shots have been forced, and that's not how you're going to get back into games like this. You need to run your offense, get either nice drives or kickouts. Those kickout threes are high efficiency, high scoring shots. You need those. And the last thing is to rely on your faithful defense. We talk about how great the Falcons defense is with forcing turnovers, getting their steals. We saw at the beginning of the game when they went on that great run to start things off, their communication. We need to see some of those things start to come back. I think the Falcons, they have that, they just had that this halftime. They had this break, talk things over. They have a chance to relax, and hopefully we can see a more comfortable Falcons team come out of this break.
You're absolutely right. And if the Falcons come out of this break and really start to get back into this game, one big thing that you'll see is the Falcon faithful here, as the Stroh Center is packed with high school students in here today, as everybody's taking advantage of the great ticket prices, $3, as the Falcons gave a deal during this break. And the second half of play will get ready to start here, as it will be Redhawks ball, as the Falcons did win the tip. They will get the ball to start. They will be attacking the right-hand side. Bowling Green attacking the left-hand side of your dial here, if you're listening to us, as the Falcons get their starting lineup out on the court. The normal starting lineup that you'd see: Ruffin, Towns, Thomas, Glover, and Campbell, all getting set up, as we have Troy Glover tying his shoe up real quick before this half can start, as he gets ready to go. as Elmer will inbound the ball. Suter, he'll pass it off to Skaljak. Skaljak picked up by Campbell on the left-hand side. As he'll get a screen from Wolford. He'll now be picked up by Glover. He'll get a pass off to number 22 for Miami, Byers. Byers will take it all the way down, guarded by Campbell. His layup attempt, no good. Rebound by Ruffin. Ruffin brings it off up on the right-hand side of the court. He'll hand it off to Campbell. Campbell, he'll get it down low. He'll take a layup. His layup is up and good. Falcons strike first here in the second half, as the full court press by Bowling Green is set up. Skaljak with the ball now. He'll bring it up. Picked up by Campbell on the right-hand side of the court. He'll get the ball down low to Antoine Wolfork. Wolfork will charge, and Campbell will draw a charging foul on Wolfork as it will go the opposite direction. That will be Wolfork's third personal foul early here in the second half of play, as we will have a quick sub for Wolfork. Wolfork subbing out, and number 11, Almar Atlinson, subbing in. What a great substitution if you're the Miami Redhawks, going from a great offensive player to another great offensive player. Campbell with the ball, letting it roll up the court, trying to save some time here. So pick it up at about the logo. He'll cross half court. Bowling Green with the ball, passing off to Ruffin. Ruffin to Thomas. Thomas will get a couple of screens. He'll pass off to Ruffin. Ruffin will fake a three. He'll get it back to Thomas. Thomas will pass to Campbell. Thomas now will set a screen from Campbell. Campbell will pass cross court to Ruffin. Ruffin will get it to Glover. Glover faces up Atlinson. He'll hand it off now to Campbell. Campbell will take it down low. He'll take a layup. Campbell's layup is good. Bowling Green with a couple quick baskets. As Elmer will have the ball. He'll pass it to Skaljak. Skaljak brings the ball up the center of the court. He'll pass the half-court line, picked up by Campbell. Now off to Elmer, picked up by Ruffin on the right-hand side. He'll pass off to Atlinson. Atlinson picked up by Towns. Now off to Byers. Byers will quick three. His three no good, rebounded by Elmer. Elmer back low to Atlinson, and then there will be a foul called on Towns down low as Atlinson loses control of the ball. As there will be a blocking foul on Towns, as Bowling Green would have had a steal there if the blocking foul not called. Is now Miami's ball under the hoop. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock as they look to pass it in. He'll pass. Skaljak will pass it to Atlinson. Atlinson with Towns on him. He'll pass to Suter. Suter now picked up by Towns. He'll get it down low. He'll have Towns still on him. He'll get it all the way down. He'll take a little fader. His fader in and out. No good. Rebound by Towns. Towns passes off to Thomas. Thomas brings it up the court. He'll back it off to Towns. Towns in the corner to Ruffin. It will be no good, as it will call it a Miami ball, as they'll talk it over and overturn that call. It will stay with Bowling Green. A little miscommunication there by the referees. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. 54-32, 18-11 left to go in the second half of play, as Towns will inbound the ball for Bowling Green. There'll be a couple of screens. Campbell will get a screen real quick, and he'll get the ball. There'll be a screen for Towns, as Glover will get the ball. Glover with Atlinson on him. He'll get double. He'll pass it out to Campbell. Campbell will get fouled by number 0, Elmer, as he tries to get the ball off a pass from Glover. Glover, who got double teamed on the far side block on that right-hand side. As we'll have another sub here for the Redhawks. Elmer will sub out. Number 25, Kyle Waltz, will sub into the game. A couple of quick fouls here in the second half of play for the Redhawks. Towns passing the ball in again. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell on the right-hand side. He'll set up that same offensive look. Glover will set a screen for Campbell. Campbell will get it down low. He'll pass off to Towns. Towns to Thomas. Thomas fakes the pass to Ruffin. He'll get it to Towns. Towns will take it down low. He'll go up. His layup up and good. Towns extending that full court pressure. Suter with the ball. Suter passes full court to Skaljak. Skaljak brings the ball up the left-hand side. Skaljak picked up by Glover now. Now Campbell gets back to pick him up. Suter gets a screen from Atlinson. Suter picked up now by Glover. He'll get it to Skaljak. Skaljak will take it down low. Atlinson will take a quick three. His three off the mark. Rebound by Suter. Suter sets the offense back up. He'll get it to Skaljak. Skaljak will take the three. His three's good. Second chance opportunity there for the Redhawks. Gets them on the board in this second half of play. Thomas with the ball. He'll get the offense set up. He'll get a couple screens from Glover and Towns as he'll dribble the ball off his foot, and it will be a turnover on the Falcons. As the Falcons looking to build their way back into this game. Turnovers, something you cannot have, as Thomas, usually a very good ball handler for the Falcons, just dribbles it off his foot and it goes careening out of bounds. Suter passes it into Skowjak. Skowjak picked up by Campbell. Campbell extending that pressure. He'll get it all the way down into the paint. He'll get Campbell jumping. His jumper, no good. Short off the front of the rim. Campbell with the rebound, bringing it up the court. He'll get a screen from Glover. He'll pass out to Thomas. Thomas trying to figure out where to go with it. Thomas looking to get it down low. He'll pass it down to Glover. Glover on the right-hand side. He'll get doubled. He'll pass it down. His pass intended for Thomas, no good. Glover and Thomas, miscommunication. Can't get the ball where they want it to go. Suter picked up by Ruffin. He'll get it down low off the face of number 25, Waltz, as it'll go to Bowling Green. Ruffin brings the ball up the court. Ruffin taking it all the way down low. He'll get a layup to go. Suter with the ball now, bringing it up the right-hand side of the court. Suter passes it off to Atlinson. Atlinson picked up by Glover. Now they'll get it to the far side with Glover now picking up Skowjak. Skowjak's pass expended for Byers. Byers gets his pocket picked for a second. He'll pass it off in the corner to Atlinson. Atlinson takes the three, no good. Ball tipped out to him, and he can't come up with it. Thomas with the quick three in transition, no good. As the offensive rebound will come to Campbell. Campbell passes out to Ruffin. Ruffin, he'll take a deep three. His three off the front of the rim. And the ball will go careening out of bounds there. A little bit of a ill-advised shot for the Falcons, as we will have the first media timeout here of the second half of play, with Bowling Green trailing 57-36 with 15:48 left to go in the second half of play. You're listening to Bowling Green men's basketball on Falcon Radio.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
Falcon Media Sports Network and BG Falcon Media takes pictures from nearly all BGSU and Bowling Green related events throughout the year. Head over to bgfalconmedia.com to check out thousands of photos and all the content.
The BGSU men's basketball team is set to battle the Akron Zips on Friday, January 9th at the Stroh Center. Falcon Media Sports Network's Tyler Kavelitz and Artie Abrego will have the call from the Stroh, with pregame at 7:45 and tip-off at 8 p.m. on Falcon Radio. This is Falcon men's basketball coverage live on Falcon Radio. For Falcons, by Falcons.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Rothstein. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, Bowling Green starting to make a little bit of a run here, climbing their way back into it. Down still 57-36 with 15:48 left to go in the second half of play. What have you seen really from Bowling Green this second half that you've liked?
Yeah, I've been happy with it, honestly. A lot of positive things going on. You look at the Falcons' offense, they're running their offense. That's one of the things that we mentioned as a way to get back into this game. They're getting good looks, and until those previous two shots that were a bit wild, they were 7 of 8 from field goal, getting quality looks, getting great shots. That's going to help them get back into this game. However, what you also like to see is that when they were missing some of those shots, they were getting those second chance opportunities. They were crashing the boards, their effort was there, and that's what you really need to get back into the game. Then you look on their defensive end, a lot has changed. They look a lot more composed. They're getting much better closeouts, getting much better contests, and forced the Miami Redhawks into a 1 of 10 field goal situation of their last 10. So really great things going on from the Falcons. They just need to continue that into this second half.
You're absolutely right. And as the pass in for Perry there is picked up by Campbell, now full court. Campbell Perry gets him on his hip, as he'll get it all the way down low, and he'll get his pocket picked by Campbell. Campbell bringing it up the court. Campbell will take and make one move. He'll go down low, and he'll be fouled, a blocking foul. It'll be on the floor, not in the motion of shooting. Campbell trying to plead his case as he wants a motion of shooting. They'll say no. It will be on the floor before he started his upward motion. But we'll have a foul on number 1, Perry, as that is the third team foul of the second half for the Miami Redhawks, as we will have Bowling Green inbound the ball. Towns with the ball now. He'll get a screen from Glover. Towns will make it all the way to the paint. He'll take a layup. His layup no good, but he will be fouled by Byers. Towns heading the line for 2 free throws. The first 2 free throw attempts for this Falcons team in the second half of play will be Towns, as the foul goes on number 22, Byers. Byers now picks up his second foul, No, that'll be his first of the second half of play, Thomas at the line. His first free throw off the front of the rim. Falcons struggling from the free throw line today. 2 for 8 for 25%. Thomas setting up for his second free throw attempt. His second one is up. Is good. You'll see the Falcons now setting up in that full court press. Towns guarding the inbounds play. They'll get off to Peter. Peter will have the ball skipped. And Thomas throws it down. And there'll be a timeout taken by the Miami Redhawks as Towns tries to get the Falcon faithful into this game, telling them to get on their feet after that dunk. Bowling Green trailing, and we'll have a full timeout taken here, and we'll take it with you with the Bowling Green Falcons trailing 57-39 with 15:23 left to go in the second half of play on Falcon Radio.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never, ever become a minivan mom. So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Check out bgfalconmedia.com for previews, recaps, photos, videos, and more of the Falcons.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. Bowling Green trailing by 18 points here, but they're starting a little run here. A 14-3 run in the last 5:44. Dawson, what have you seen?
Yeah, we mentioned the good offense, but I think the real key here has been their amazing defense. We mentioned how they look a lot more composed. You have those better closeouts and contests, but they're also clogging up the passing lanes really well. And a big part of that, and a big piece of that, has been their full court press. They're going into sort of a 1-2-2, almost a trapping man press. And when they do that, they have 2 guys trapping the inbound. Then they have that middle guy reading where the next has gone. On that previous play, we saw a great read of it turning into a Sam Downs dunk, which of course led to the Miami at timeout. But when they don't get those great reads, what they are doing is slowing down that Miami offense that has been so efficient and taking a lot of time out of the clock, leading to rush shots, leading to uncomfortable offensive possessions for the Redhawks.
As the Redhawks now will inbound the ball, same full court press put on Towns guarding Suter, who is the inbounder, as he will look to get that ball in and hopefully not in the corner like they just did last time, as number 3, Skowjak looking for the ball, but they'll get it off to number 6, Kirby. Kirby with the ball stolen from him. Campbell takes a shot. His shot no good. Tipped up by Towns. Towns no good on the rebound. As the ball will be passed in, Campbell looks to get it, as there'll be a fight for it, as Wolford will come down with it, as there'll be a out of bounds as Wolford hits the line, and it will Bowling Green ball. No, they'll call it jump ball. It will stay with Bowling Green regardless, as possession arrow favors the Falcon, as we have some fast course action here in the Stroh Center with 15-13 left to go in the second half of play.
And it's that full court press that we mentioned. They're in a man right now, and that middle guy is doing such a great job at reading where the next pass is going to go, getting helter-skelter action on the Redhawks.
I'm wondering if they did call a, yes, they did. Okay, they just changed that possession arrow. I was wondering if they did indeed call a jump ball. They did. As Campbell with the ball. Campbell will get double teamed at the top of the key. He'll get off to Thomas. Thomas looks down low to get to Glover. Doesn't pass it. He'll get it to Towns. Towns will trip up. He'll get his pass off to Thomas. Thomas will get undercut by Suter as he will stay down on the ground as he's grabbing his ankle, as will hold up for a second here as he stretches that out, as we'll have another foul on number 5, Suter. That is their 5th team foul of the second half as Thomas gets up with some help from the rest of the Falcons as he's a little bit labored there on his left ankle as he will get ready to inbound the ball. Looks all good though as he walks over to inbound the ball. Falcons getting a couple different attempts here as they'll have another one ready to go. Campbell with the ball. Thomas crosses over. They'll get it to Towns. Towns getting the offense set up. He looks for the alley-oop. Doesn't pass it. He'll get it to Shackelford. Shackelford passes it to Towns. Off to Towns. Towns looks for Campbell in the corner. Towns will give Campbell a screen. He'll get another screen from Glover. Glover will take, no, Campbell will take the shot. No good. Byers with the rebound. He'll pass it off to Suter. Suter slowly brings the ball up the court. He'll get picked up by Campbell at center court. He'll pass off to Skowjak. Skowjak picked up by Thomas. Skowjak passes off to Kirby. Kirby picked up by Shackelford. He'll pass off to Anton Wolfork. Wolfork passes off to Suter. Suter looks for a 3, doesn't take it. He'll get the ball guarded by Thomas. The ball will be stripped and have it in the hands of Glover, and then there will be a foul called as the Falcons were out and running on a couple different occasions here in the Stroh Center. The ref has called a foul after the Falcons have had the ball and look to run as Thomas now walks off the court under the help of Glover as he subs out as we have Shackelford in the game and Ruffin as well. Ruffin who subs in for Thomas. Ruffin guarding Antoine Wolfork. Wolfork making some moves down low. Wolfork tries to get it down low. He'll get his pocket picked and there'll be a jump ball called. Ball possession will stay with the Redhawks as the Falcons got the last jump ball, but that will give possession arrow back to the Falcons, which could be big down the line here with 14:09 left to play in the second half of play. Ball will be taken out right in front of the Miami bench with head coach Steele in his 4th season. Head coach Steele, an excellent coach for this Miami Redhawks team. He's been really getting it up into the upper echelon here of MAC teams. Suter looking to inbound the ball. He'll pass to Skowjak. Skowjak picked up in the backcourt by Campbell. He'll bring it across midcourt. Skowjak looks to get it down low, and there'll be a foul called on Campbell for wrapping up the arm as both of them were arm fighting through the contact as the refs call it on Campbell. Campbell's 3rd foul of the game as number 0, Elmer, will be ready to take the ball out as he subs in for Kirby.
And those fouls are really something you got to look at. You look at the starting lineup for the Falcons: 3 fouls, 2 fouls, 2 fouls, 3 fouls, 2 fouls. We got 14 minutes left in this game. You got to play hard defense, but you also have to make sure that you're not giving up easy fouls.
Skowjak picked up at center court by Campbell. He'll get a screen from Wolfork. Wolfork now picked up by Campbell as they're fighting down low as Campbell has to guard the much bigger Wolfork. Suter with the ball, picked up by Ruffin. Suter makes a move down low. He'll get the ball all the way down low. He'll take a shot. His layup up and no good. He'll take a rebound, get the shot again as the ball is fought for and tipped as Shackelford will come down with the board. A little hot potato down there low in the paint. Shackelford with the ball on the left-hand side. He'll pass off to Ruffin. Ruffin looks for a place to go with it. He'll get it down low to Glover. Glover, he'll take it down. He'll take a layup. His layup, no good. Skowjak brings the ball up this right-hand side of the court. He'll be picked up by Campbell. He'll get a screen from Wolfork. He'll look to pass it. He'll get it down low. He'll pass it out. Number 0 as Elmer. He'll get a 3. No good. Ball batted around. They'll have a rebound by Byers. Byers gets it to Suter. Suter passes to Skowjak. Skowjak pump fake. He'll take it down low. He'll take a floater. His floater up and drops in. 59-39 with 13 minutes left to play in the second half. Bowling Green with the ball. Towns now with it. He'll pass to Shackelford. Shackelford, he'll get it back to Campbell on that left-hand side. He's at center court now. He'll get it to Towns. Towns off to Ruffin. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell, he'll take a 3. Campbell's 3, no good. Elmer with the rebound. He'll pass off to Skowjak. Skowjak bringing the ball up the court, picked up by Shackelford. He'll make a move. He'll get down low. He'll take one dribble. He'll go up and in with a nice easy layup. Campbell brings the ball up the court. He'll get it to Shackelford. Shackelford to Ruffin. Ruffin now picked up by Elmer. They'll get Campbell with the ball now. They'll set up the offense. He'll get a couple of screens from Towns and Glover. He'll get it all the way down low. He won't take a shot. He'll pass out to Towns. Towns with Byers on him. He'll get one move. He'll go down low. He'll take a shot up and under the shot. No good off the bottom of the rim. As Suter with the ball, and he'll travel as Shackelford goes up to make a steal. And we'll have a couple of subs here for the Falcons as Shackelford will sub out and Makai Leach will sub in and Myar Wool will sub in for Sam Towns. And we'll have one more sub here as Tyler Robbins, number 20 will sub in for the Red Hawks, and number 1 Trey Perry will also sub in for the Red Hawks.
And I'm glad to see Sam Towns is okay. On that previous play, after that layup, took a hard fall. A little bit of audible noise from the audience. Not really liking to see that, but he gets up, seems okay.
Campbell with the ball at center court. He'll hand off to Leach. Leach will hand off to Ruffin, and Ruffin will hand back off to Campbell. Campbell has an open layup. His layup's up and good after a Ruffin and Suter collision is the only word to describe it, as Suter hits the ground hard for the second time this game. Skowjak with the ball. He'll pass off to Perry. Perry goes center court. He'll pass down low to Robbins. Robbins layup no good. Rebounded by Campbell. Campbell brings the ball up the court now on that left-hand side. He'll go center court now. He'll pass off to Wool. Wool picked up by Byers. Wool passing low to Ruffin. Ruffin, he'll take a layup attempt. His layup not able to go up with it as he's fouled by Robbins. After this media timeout, we will have Javon Ruffin head to the free throw line for 2 free throw attempts as we're at our media timeout here with Bowling Green trailing 61-41 with 11:25 left to play in the second half of play here on Falcon Radio.
This is Phil Beskid, BGSU Radio Faculty Advisor. You can catch all the Falcon Media Sports Network broadcasts on our 2 stations, WBGU 88.1 FM and Falcon Radio, which can both be found on bgfalconmedia.com. Ziggy.
Mom was always very organized. But my sister and I noticed she started to forget things.
Telling my girls about my Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard.
But Mom's early detection gave us time to make a plan.
My sister and I were there for Mom and each other.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. For more information, visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Are you a fan of BG Falcon Media and the Falcon Media Sports Network? You can show your support for BGSU student media by donating at the bottom of the page of stories on bgfalconmedia.com.
Check out live updates on X at BG_FMSN.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Rossnet. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, 20-point deficit here for the Falcons with 11:25 left to go, 61-41. Bowling Green started to claw their way back into this game little by little. What have you seen that really enjoyed, that they've really seen that can bring them back into this game?
Yeah, what I've seen mainly from the Falcons that has been very positive, as we mentioned, is their defense. Both teams actually playing very good defense. Bowling Green shooting 1 of 7 in their last 7 shots, while Miami has shot 1 of 8 of their last 8 three-pointers, and they're 3 of 13 overall in this second half. Both teams making it hard on the offensive end for each other with their strong defense. What Bowling Green needs to capitalize on, though, is their offense. We've seen them getting good looks, going on some runs. They've cut the lead. The lead was 29, now down to 20. They need to keep up their defense, but get some shots to go to get back in this one.
As Javon Ruffin is at the line for 2 free throw attempts here. He gets set up for his first one. His first one is up and good. Javon Ruffin missing his first free throw attempt in this game on the season, as he was a perfect free throw attempt shooter before his first miss of the season. He sets up for his second one. His second one is up and good. Down to an 18-point lead here. Josiah Shackelford will sub in for Javon Ruffin after his 2 free throws, and we'll get that full court press set up by the Falcons. Myra Wool guarding the inbounder, number 25, Kyle Waltz, as he'll get the ball over to Perry. Perry looks to step through. He'll pass off to number 3, Skaljack. Skaljack brings the ball up the court with Byers. He'll look to pass to Byers. Byers passed a little too far. He'll get it out to Perry, though, as he saved it. He'll get it to Byers in the corner now. Towns down low, guarding number 20, Robbins. Robbins, a much bigger player in general than Towns. A little bit of a height mismatch down low for the Falcons as they switch everything. As the pass look for Robbins is no good, as the ball will be bounced around. He'll pass it out all the way across court for Perry. The pass picked off by Makai Leach. Makai Leach passes Towns. Towns to Wool. Wool with Robbins on him. Wool takes all the way around the hoop. He'll go to the court. His shot will be blocked, but there will be a foul called as he shoots his shot. The foul will be on number 20. Yes, they will call that foul on 20. Robbins, his second foul, as he's now called for back-to-back fouls as the Falcons now head to the line. Meyer Wool shooting his first free throw attempts of this game.
And great defense there from the Falcons. They're doubling where they should be, filling in gaps where they should be, not overhelping, helping the proper amount, and it's turned out well and turned into easy offense.
Wool's first free throw attempt is up, and he'll knock it down as we'll have a couple of Red Hawks subbing in. Robbins subbing out. We'll have Atletson subbing in. We'll have Suter subbing in. And we'll have number 0, Elmer, subbing in, all in for Perry, Waltz, and Robbins as stated. Wool with the first free throw attempt good. He'll get his second free throw attempt right now as he sets up for it. Wool's second one is up. And off the back of the iron and rolls around the rim and in as Javon Ruffin will sub in. He'll get Shackelford out as the full court press is set up by the Falcons. Suter will be the inbounder, guarded by Wool. He'll have full baseline to run. So he'll utilize that. He'll get it in to Skaljack. Skaljack passes to Suter. Suter passes it up to Elmer. Elmer runs it up the middle of the court. He'll get doubled again. He'll look back. He'll pass it to Skaljack. Suter. Suter passes Skaljack as he'll look for a screen. He'll get that ball. He'll look to get that ball down low. He'll get it out to Suter. Suter brings the ball around to Skaljack. Skaljack letting the offense set up. He'll pass it down. He'll look to get it around. He'll get a layup. His layup is good on the switching defense of the Falcons. Ruffin bringing the ball up the court. He'll get it right in front of Todd Simon. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell back to Ruffin. Ruffin to Wool. Wool will hand it off to Campbell. So he'll send him a screen. There'll be a screen for Campbell as Towns sets it. Towns gets a screen from Wool now. Towns looking to go on Byers. Towns sets it up as Byers will foul him, and Town will get knocked to the ground as Byers will pick up his second personal foul as he will send Towns to the line, as that is the 8th team foul for the Redhawks in this half.
And if you're the Falcons, that is exactly what you want to see. 8 fouls, 10 minutes left. That slows down the game so much and gives you a lot of high quality, high efficient shots at the charity stripe.
Towns at the line for the free throw. His first free throw is up and good. Falcons only have 3 personal fouls left. They have fouled 3 times in the second half, if I could get that out, as Towns gets ready for his second free throw attempt. As Shackelford getting ready to sub in the game. Towns' second free throw is up and good. Shackelford will sub in. He'll get Javon Ruffin as they do a couple of switches here. As he'll take a seat right behind head coach Simon, as he'll probably get ready to sub back in on the next possession. As Elmer will have the ball, he'll bring it up the court. He'll pass off, looks to go to Byers. His pass tipped by Shackelford, and he tried to tip it in the basket himself. No good. Shackelford brings it down. Shackelford with a nice move. He'll get a layup to go. 49-63, Bowling Green trailing. Full court press is back on. Skaljack with the ball. He'll pass to Elmer. Elmer will take it down low. He'll look for a layup. He'll take a layup. His layup up and rolls around it in. Makai Leach brings the ball up the court. He'll get it to Towns. Towns will hand it off to Shackelford. He'll do a fake handoff, and he'll keep the ball. He'll pass out to Shackelford. Shackelford getting the offense set up as Coach Simon sets it up. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell at center court. He'll wave off Shackelford. Shackelford, as a little bit of a zone is now put on by the Redhawks as Towns has it. Towns takes a little jumper. His jumper up and around the rim and in. 65-51, 9 minutes left to go. Falcons trailing. Elmer with the ball at center court. He'll bring it down the court. He'll get it to Atletson. Atletson with the quick 3. His 3 is good. There's that press break for the Miami offense. Shackelford with the ball. He'll get it to Campbell. Campbell, he'll take it down into the paint. He'll get bumped and stop dribbling. He'll get to Leach. Leach will get it down in the paint. He'll pass out to Campbell. They're setting the offense back up. He'll get it to Wool. Wool will take it down low. Wool up and under, and layup is good. Here comes that full court press. They'll get it to Elmer. Elmer will bring it up the court. He'll be picked up by Towns. He'll get it back to Suter. Suter picked up by Wool at center court. He'll get it to Atlinson. Atlinson now picked up by Wool. He'll get it to Skaljak. Skaljak picked up by Shackelford. Down low to Suter. Suter picked up by the freshman Makai Leach, and he'll have a blocking foul called on Makai Leach on the offensive take as the boos rain down here in the Stroh Center as the blocking foul will be called on the ground as head coach Todd Simon's looking for an explanation here, and so is head coach Steele, as both of them would like to know what happened as the boos continue to rain down.
And Coach Simon he's signaling for the challenge, but the ref's discussing.
As the refs get everything set up here as the Falcon faithful continue to boo. There'll be an inbounds pass to Atlinson. Atlinson, he'll pass off to Elmer. Elmer, he'll pack back to Atlinson. Atlinson, he'll take a quick three. His three is good. Campbell brings the ball up the court. He'll get it to Towns. Towns, pass to Wool. Wool will take a quick trigger three. His three off the mark. Shackelford with the rebound. Shackelford will take it out. He'll go up. His shot blocked, but there'll be a foul. We'll have Shackelford heading to the line here in a moment as there is a media timeout taken, and head coach Steele is irate over on his bench as he walks almost off the court completely and is continuing to yell at the refs as we have a media timeout here, and you're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball on Falcon Radio.
On November 1st, 2024, BGSU men's soccer defeated nationally ranked Western Michigan for the first time in a decade. Falcon Media Sports Network's Lucas Kleinmeyer was on the call on the WBGU PBS YouTube channel.
History has been made here at Concord Stadium for the first time in 37 regular season matches for the Western Michigan Broncos, and for the first time in a decade, the Bowling Green Falcons take down the Western Michigan Broncos by a final score of 3-0 here at Concord Stadium. Wow!
This has been a Falcon Media Sports Network featured call.
The Falcon men's basketball team hosts the Miami Redhawks on Tuesday, December 30th at 7 p.m. Tune into Falcon Radio for live play-by-play coverage from Foster Rosti and Dawson Pelter from the Stroh Center, with pregame coverage starting at 6:45 live on Falcon Radio. Now back to more Falcon men's basketball coverage from the Falcon Media Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. Bowling Green trailing 71-53 with 7:58 left to go in the second half of play. Bowling Green will be at the line for 2 free throw attempts, as before this media timeout was taken, there was a foul on Shackelford. And up here in the Concord, where we are calling this game, we could hear head coach for the Miami Redhawks, Travis Steele, slam something so hard that even we were wondering what he had hit. But this Falcons team fighting their way back into the game. What have you seen so far, Dawson?
They are, yeah. You look at the last 5 field goals for each team. They're both 4 of 5. The defense has kind of come back a little bit as this place is getting loud. It's kind of erupting here, but high efficiency offense for both teams. It's been very fun to watch.
You're absolutely right, as Bowling Green has really got that second half offense going, as Shackelford at the line for 2 free throw attempts. His first one up and will bounce off the front of the rim and in, as he sets up now for his second one, as the Falcons now in double bonus for the rest of the game. 7:57 left to go, as they will shoot 2 free throws on any foul regardless of shooting motion. Second free throw by Shackelford, good. Ruffin subbing in for Shackelford. Number 11, Atlinson, getting ready to inbounds the ball, but that Falcon full court press will be on them. Wool guarding the inbound. They'll look to get it to Skowjak. Skowjak, he'll get the ball in, back over to Atlinson. Atlinson now picked up by Wool. He'll pass it off to Skowjak. Skowjak gives it back over to Atlinson. Atlinson was standing over half court with one leg on both sides. The Falcon faithful looking for an over and back call there. Won't get it. Atlinson now with the ball. Atlinson picked up by Wool. He'll make a move. He'll get it down low. He'll take a shot. His shot no good, but he'll be fouled by Myra Wool. Head coach Todd Simon calling for that over and back at the half court line. Looking for an explanation for what happened, as Atlinson will now head to the line for 2. As Atlinson's first free throw attempt here is up. And his first free throw attempt is no good. Only the second missed free throw attempt for the Redhawks. They're shooting 13 of 15 from the free throw line. As Atlinson setting up in front of the packed student section from high school and middle school students here, as he'll make his second one. 72-55, 7:34 left to go. Campbell with the ball. He'll bring the ball up the court. Picked up by number 6, Kirby. The Falcons will get the offense set up. They'll get it to Leach. Leach over to Wool. Wool, he'll get a jumper. His mid-range jumper up and good. 57-72, Miami leading. Ball inbounded. He'll get it over to Atlinson. That's number 3 passing it to Atlinson. Atlinson passes it back to number 3, Skowjak. Skowjak brings the ball up the court. He'll get it to Atlinson. Atlinson picked up by Makai Leach. Atlinson will make a move. He'll get it off to number 6, Kirby. Kirby now guarded by Leach at center court. Off to Byers. Byers over to Skowjak. Skowjak picked up by Wool. Off to Atlinson. Atlinson passes off to Skowjak. Skowjak now guarded by number 9, Myra Wool, is picking him up down low as Suter gets it down low. Suter's shot blocked by Campbell. The shot clock violation will be called after the Javante Campbell block as Bowling Green slows down the Redhawks for a full 30 seconds.
And great defense by Campbell. He was backing him down. Campbell not letting it happen. Then it tries the shot fake. He's staying on the ground. Finally goes for the shot. Gets the block. Turnover from the shot clock. Falcons ball.
Campbell picks up the ball at half court as the Falcon offense will get set to go. Leach will get a screen from Towns. Leach will take it all the way down. He'll pass out to Towns. Towns will fake a pass. He'll get it down into the paint. He'll take a jumper. His jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Atlinson. Atlinson passed off to Suter. Suter picked up on the right-hand side of the court by Wool as he brings it cross court. He's now picked up by Towns. He'll hand it off to Skowjak. Skowjak's quick trigger 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Kirby, off. No, rebound is unsuccessfully brought down by Kirby as Makai Leach comes up with it. He'll get a full court pass to Wool, to Ruffin with the quick trigger 3. His 3's good. 12-point game with 6 minutes left to go here in the Stroh Center.
And it is getting loud in here.
Skowjak with the ball as he brings it cross court. He'll get it off to Kirby. Kirby will take it down low. His shot, no good, blocked by Wool. Javon Ruffin bringing the ball up the court as the Falcon faithful are making some noise now. Ruffin with the ball. He'll take it down low. He'll take the ball up. His ball is tipped out of bounds as he can't control it, as the Falcons still down 12, 72-60 with 5:47 left to play in the second half, as we'll have a couple of subs here. Shackelford will sub in for Makai Leach as Atlinson and Kirby will sub out for the Redhawks, as Woolfolk will sub in for the Redhawks, and Trey Perry, will also sub in. Skowjak looking for the ball. They'll get off to Perry in the far corner. They'll pass it back to Suter. Suter picked up by Wool at center court. Suter bringing the ball right at half court, now picked up by Wool. He'll pass off to Perry. Perry picked up by Ruffin. He'll call for a backdoor cut. He'll get a screen now for Woolfolk. He'll pass off Suter. Suter picked up by Wool as chance of defense rain out here in the Stroh. As Suter's spin move and layup is good, making it a 14-point Redhawk lead. Campbell brings the ball up the court with some speed. He'll get it down low. His layup up and good between 2 Redhawks. Skowjak with the ball in the corner. He'll look to pass it off. He'll get it to Suter. Suter will bring the ball up the court, and he'll get a full court pass to Byers. Byers all alone as he breaks the full court press, making it a 14-point lead again. 4:58 left to go in the second half. 76-62, Bowling Green trailing. Towns with the ball. He'll pass off to Shackelford. Shackelford will get a screen, and he'll hand it off to Campbell. Campbell back over to Towns. Towns will take a quick 3. His 3 is good. 76-65, 4:42 left to go in the second half. Skowjak will have the ball in the corner. He'll get it to Suter. Suter bringing the ball up the court. He'll have no help. He'll bring it all the way down. His shot will be no good, but there'll be a foul on Myar Wool as he goes full court for the layup. He'll head to line for 2 free throw attempts. That is the second foul on Myar Wool, as the 6th team foul here, as Suter will head to the line for 2 free throw attempts. Suter is perfect at the line today, 2 for 2, as we'll have Towns and head coach Todd Simon talking up some defensive sets here and offensive sets for the next rundown. It'll be 2 free throw attempts for Suter, as the Falcon faithful loud here as he takes his first free throw attempt, up and good. 77-65 with 4:32 left to go in the second half. Suter setting up for his second free throw attempt. His second free throw attempt up and good, as we will have a substitution here, as Myar Wool will sub out for Troy Glover II, as the Falcons will be inbounding the ball now with 4:32 left to go in the second half of play. 78-65. Bowling Green trailing. Bowling Green, though, fighting their way back into this game, as Campbell has the ball. Campbell gets a screen from Ruffin. He'll get the ball down low to Glover. Glover will hand it off to Ruffin. Ruffin will get it out to Towns. Towns with Suter on, with number 2 Byer. Byer. Sounds little jumper is good, as the full court press broken quickly by the Redhawks there. No time for the Falcons to set it up. 11-point lead for the Redhawks with 4 minutes left to go in the second half. Glover picking up Suter. Suter going right at Glover. He'll pass out to Perry. Perry picked up by Shackelford. Now at center court. He'll pass it off to Skowjak. Skowjak picked up by Shackelford. Skowjak will make a move, but run into Suter, as he'll get a second screen from Suter. He'll go down low. His shot up, no good. Tipped by Wolfork. Wolfork will touch the line, and it'll be a Falcons ball, as we'll have a media timeout. 78-67, 3:50 left to go in the second half of play. Bowling Green trailing. You're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball here on Falcon Radio.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
Mom was always very organized, but my sister and I noticed she started to forget things.
Telling my girls about my Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard.
But Mom's early detection gave us time to make a plan.
My sister and I were there for Mom and each other.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. For more information, visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
You are tuned into Falcon Media Sports Network basketball coverage on Falcon Radio.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center. My name is Foster Ostad. With me is Dawson Pelter. Dawson, 78-67. Bowling Green trailing. They fought their way back to an 11-point deficit, and they've been doing it very heavily on that defensive end, defense to offense for the Falcons. What have you seen?
They have. They seem so much more comfortable. I was talking to you during the break. This looks like a completely different team than we saw during the first half. On offense, they're running their sets. They're getting into it. We've seen a couple of threes that they've hit, completely different than what we've seen this entire game. Then on the defensive end, in their trapping defense, they're doing a great job, and this crowd is getting into it. This crowd's loving it, and they're doing great.
As Suter gets hit with a strong screen by Wool. Wool misses his first shot, but he gets the offensive rebound. Suter has now taken 3 of those heavy screens by the Falcons today. As Skowjak has the ball picked up by Wool. He'll pass off to Suter. Suter picked up by Campbell. He'll get off to Wolford. Wolford picked up by Towns in the paint. He'll make a couple of moves. He's looking to get down low. He'll get his pocket picked by Ruffin as Ruffin pushes up the court. He'll get it to Towns. Towns, he'll take it down the paint. His shot no good as he's out of control a little bit. He'll get the rebound. He'll pass it off to Ruffin. His pass a little short as the Redhawks get the fast break. Picked up Perry in the corner as he's picked up by Shackelford. As he'll get it out to the corner, but Byers, he'll get it down low. His shot up, no good. Tipped out to Skowjak. Skowjak now to Perry. Perry picked up on the center court by Campbell. Campbell picking up number 3 Skowjak now. He'll get the ball all the way around. He'll get it to Wolfork. Wolfork thinks about the 3, doesn't take it. He'll now set a screen for Suter. Suter's quick 3 with a hand in his face is good. Wool passes up to Campbell. Campbell looking for a screen. He'll get a screen from Wool. He'll pass off to Towns. Towns will fake a pass to Shackelford. He'll get it to Ruffin. Ruffin now with Wolford on him. He'll take a quick 3. His 3 off the front of the rim. Falcons trailing 81-69 with 2:24 left to play. Skowjak with the ball, picked up by Ruffin at center court on the left-hand side. He'll make a move. He'll get fouled by Ruffin all the way in front of the media table. As that will be Ruffin's 4th personal foul and the team's 7th foul, as that'll send Skowjak to the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity.
And honestly, if you're the Falcons, that's not a bad foul because you're down 81-69, 2 minutes left. You have to get some fouls at some point, so not the worst.
You're absolutely right, as Skowjak now at the line for his first free throw attempt. His first free throw attempt up and good. Skowjak setting up for his 2nd free throw attempt. Skowjak, those were his first free throw attempts, or 1 of 1 from the free throw line. His 2nd one up and good. As Meyer Wool will now inbound the ball to Campbell. Campbell bring the ball up the court. He'll get it. Offense set up. So he'll make one move. He'll get it down low. He'll make some contact with Suter, and he'll get an and one opportunity. Javante Campbell, an opportunity for the and one. 83-71, 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Campbell at the line for his and one opportunity, and we will get Micaiah Leach will move up to the end of the bench here, right behind head coach Simon, getting ready to sub in. As now that Campbell has the ball, he'll step to the scorer's table. Campbell knocked down his free throw, and we'll have a sub. Micaiah Leach will sub in for Meyer Wool, as Meyer Wool will take a seat on the bench. Sam Towns inbounding, guarding the inbounder, Peter Suter. Suter inbounds to Skowjak. Skowjak looks for pass it out. He'll get a long pass. That pass tipped, but it'll go to Suter. Suter will pass it to Byers. Byers, he'll take a couple steps. He'll take his layup. His layup no good, but he'll be fouled. As head coach Todd Simon calling for a travel, but won't get it from the ref. As we'll have Byers at the line for 2 free throw attempts now, as he was fouled in the act of shooting. 83-72. Byers at the line. His first free throw attempt is up, and he'll knock it down. As Micaiah Leach subs out, Meyer Wool subbing back into the game. Falcons looking for a quick 3 off this second free throw attempt, you would assume. Byers' second free throw up and good. As Wool will inbound the ball to Campbell. Campbell brings the ball up the court. 2 minutes left to play. Falcons down 13. So there'll be a couple screens as Campbell will get the ball down low. He'll be fouled. In the act of shooting. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. That foul will be on Wolfork. Wolfork's 4th personal foul now. One more, and Wolfork will be out of the game with 5 fouls as Atlinson setting up at the scorer's table, getting ready to sub in. Campbell at the line. Campbell's first free throw is up, and he'll knock it down. 73-85. Campbell, second free throw attempt. Will be up. He's up and no good. It rolls out the rim as Peter Suter has the rebound. He'll be doubled by Wool and Towns, and he'll call a quick timeout. That'll be a quick 30-second timeout taken here, and we will stay with you. Falcons down by 12. Minute 50 left to play. Not out of it yet. knocked down a couple threes, and they're right back in this game. The only problem is Falcons 4 for 19 from the three-point line. They've had struggles all night from the free throw line. Dawson, how do they get back into this game?
Yeah, I think they just need to stay comfortable and composed. This situation is not foreign to them. They've had many games. You talk about Utah Valley, you talk about Davidson, where they have come back. They just need to trust in themselves, continue working hard on both the defensive and the offensive end, and just trust themselves. Todd Simon has said it himself time and time again. This is a very gritty team that works hard, so they just need to continue their effort on both ends of the court and try their best to get back in this one.
As Miami will inbound the ball now. 26 seconds left on the shot clock for the Redhawks, as 4 seconds tipped off as they were getting double teamed right under their own basket. Suter getting ready to inbound the ball. He will be picked up by Towns right in front of him. He has the full court to run on the baseline. As he's getting ready to sub in as the ref talks to Towns, who's standing right in front of Suter. Suter right in front of the cheerleaders for the Falcons. He'll get the ball in. He'll get it to Elmer. Elmer, he'll look around to go with it. He'll get that ball tipped out of his hands, but a foul will be called on Towns, as Towns picks up a quick foul, and that will send Elmer to the line for 2 free throw attempts, as the Redhawks are now in the double bonus. As Towns talks to the head ref who called that foul at center court, trying to figure out what happened. As a 1-and-1 opportunity here comes, as it is the 9th personal foul on the Falcons. After this, it will be a double bonus, as the first one is good. 86-73. 1:47 left to go in the second half. Myra Wool subbing in for Makai Leach. Wool subbing in, as we'll have Ruffin, Campbell, Shackelford, and Towns, into the game. That second free throw off the front of the rim and in for Elmer. Towns rolls the ball in for Campbell. Campbell picks it up at about half court. We'll have a quick 2-3 zone here for the Redhawks. Wool will be fouled on a 3-point shot, and he'll go to the line for 3 with 1:40 left to go. Wool at the line for 3 free throws.
An interesting choice of defense for the Redhawks, moving back to the 2-3 zone. You typically see that to force threes, which I do get that. Falcons shooting 4 of 19 in this game, but that time not working out, as Wall will have 3 free throws coming up for him.
Wall, a very good free throw shooter for the Falcons, knocks down his first one on the season. Myra Wool shooting 67.7% as he knocks down the first one. His second free throw attempt is up and good. The Falcons shooting 15 of 22 from the free throw line for 68.2% in this game. 75-87, 1:38 left to go. His third free throw is up and off the front of the rim and in. That full court press by the Falcons will be set up as Wool subs out and Makai Leach subs in. Little offense for defense sub. Suter looking to get the ball in. He'll get the ball in to Skowjak. Skowjak's wraparound pass to Suter, as he'll get it to Atlinson. Atlinson passes it to Elmer, Elmer passes out to Suter. Suter to Skowjak. As now Suter has it. Suter picked up by Ruffin. He'll get it down low. His shot up and layup is good, as the Falcons now down 89-76 with 1:16 left to play, as they're kind of stuck in the offensive set here, as they got to speed it up. Ruffin takes a quick 3. His 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound attempt by Leach is no good, and you'll have Byers running the court. He'll take an easy dunk attempt to slam the door shut here in the Stroh Center, as with a minute remaining, Miami leads 91-76. With Towns has the ball, he'll take it down low. He'll shoot a little floater. His floater good. And we'll have a timeout here in the Stroh. Bowling Green, as it'll be a 30-second timeout. 91-78 with 48 seconds left to go. So we'll stick right here with you during this 30-second timeout. Dawson, that second half of play from Bowling Green was something to admire. They came out, put up 50 points on the Red Hawks defense. Unfortunately for them, getting 54 put on them in the first half, it's only scoring 28, is a big factor in this game. We'll talk to Coach Simon in the post-game press conference, but we'll be sure to ask him about that first half of play and what he saw, what was really going wrong there for the Falcons, as some of the Falcon faithful here start to head for the exit with 48 seconds left to play, 91-78 here in the Stroh Center, as Miami will inbound the ball, as the Falcons will put on that full court press once again. Towns will inbound Suter. Suter has been the full-time inbounder here for the Red Hawks. As they'll show a little bit of a different look on this full court press now. As they'll get into Skaljak. Skaljak looks to make a pass. He'll try to get a pass around. No good. That ball will be tipped out of bounds and staying with the Falcons. 43 seconds left to play. 91-87. Myra Wool subs into the game for the Falcons. Myra Wool, one of the quick trigger three-point shooters for the Falcons. We'll have Ruffin get the ball. He'll take a quick three. His three is tipped as he'll get the offensive rebound. He'll go back up. His layup is good. 80-91, 37 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Skaljak with the ball. He'll bring it up and he'll cross half court as he'll get doubled now. His pass full court to Byers. Byers will get it. He'll take it and dunk it home. Shackelford with the ball. 28 seconds left to go as his pass intended for Wool will be tipped out of bounds, as with 24 seconds left to go here, it looks like a done deal as the Red Hawks will take it home as Wool knocks down a three. 93-83 with 20 seconds left to play. As Suter looking to inbound the ball. He'll get it off to Elmer. Elmer looking to pass it back to Suter. Suter will get it across half court to Skaljak. Skaljak will hold it up at the center court right in front of his bench, as the Miami fans who traveled all the way from Oxford, Ohio, will give them a standing ovation as the Miami Red Hawks beat the Bowling Green Falcons 93-83. And with that, we will send a quick break as we will come back, talk about the game, and give you your Falcon Media Sports Network Athlete of the Game. You're listening to Bowling Green Falcons basketball on Falcon Radio.
Hey there, BGSU graduate Jason Jackson from the Miami Heat here. Make sure to tune into the Zig Zone every Sunday at 4 p.m. on WBGU 88.1 FM, home of the Falcon Media Sports Network.
Did you know Falcon Media Sports Network has video highlights of BGSU athletic events? To see all the moments from your favorite BGSU teams and athletes, head over to the BG Falcon Media YouTube channel or view them on bgfalconmedia.com.
Bowling Green men's basketball. Now back to more Falcon men's basketball action, live on Falcon Radio.
Welcome back to the Stroh Center as the fans start to make their way out of the Stroh. We're going to give you our Falcon Media Sports Network player of the game for the Falcons. It will be Sam Towns today, 24 points on 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point land, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and a block today in 38 minutes of play. Towns, the veteran of this team, looked all parts of it today. Dawson, what'd you see that you really liked from him today?
Yeah, Towns just getting it done on all facets of the game. Leading rebounds, leading steals, leading blocks. He had a great game. He's had a lot of great games this season, but especially this one. Kept the Falcons in it when they very easily could have lost by even more. Great game from him.
You're absolutely right. And with that, we will start to wrap it up here. Just some quick thank yous to get around with. Dawson, thanks for being here with me today. Sam back in the studio who kept us on air today. Thanks to him. Lucas Kleinmeyer, Tyler Kavlitz, both are media production directors and head of Falcon Media Sports Network. Big thanks to them for helping us be here and put us in this position, and we will be signing off. Again, I'm Foster Rossai. With me, Dawson Pelter, signing off for Bowling Green Men's Basketball on Falcon Radio.